Wrecking Crew.
Well, we are going to do Wrecking Crew, but first, it turns out that Versus Wrecking Crew came out before Wrecking Crew.
Oh.
So
that messes with the timeline.
This is Versus Wrecking Crew. It is an arcade game in the Nintendo Versus System series. It's got 2 screens set opposite each other. At least on an arcade cabinet, they would be set opposite each other. And, you know, you can play one player, or if you've got one person at each screen, they can do a kind of competition versus thing. So I've actually got this set up for 2-player if you want to
oh, yeah, I guess we're
jump in. So let's
gonna have to do that.
You will be on the right screen.
Okay,
so it's going to be D-pad to move, A to hammer, start to start. I've got that set for here. So you may notice that the screens are mirrored because we are actually sitting on opposite sides of the plane. You'll also notice that there are some... The enemies on one screen are in silhouette on the other because they are on the opposite side of the world. You are not affected by enemies on the opposite player's screen. These doors can be used to send enemies between areas. If an enemy walks onto an open door, they will enter it and go to the other plane. Also, yeah, if you hit anything that the other player is in front of, then you knock them down to the bottom floor. As with the Foreman Spike in the solo version on the NES. Now, I don't know how many stages this has. I only kind of played around with it a little bit. But much like the NES version, it does advance to a next stage once everything's been shattered, and it does have a finite number of phases. We're not going to play through all of them here. It's going to be more interesting to play through the NES one. But this is interesting and different and weird and deserves a look. You can hit start if you want to continue. When one player games over and then continues, they both start back at the bottom of the screen. Just to kind of keep things, I guess, keep it from being unfair if there was an enemy about to hit you and it just pauses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, competitive, find the coin. Okay.
Fucking bullshit!
I agree 100%.
Alright.
Bombs work like they do in the NES. Also, something that I didn't notice in the NES earlier that I'm aware of now, when you hit a bomb, it also opens all doors. In addition to, blowing up whatever it's near.
What?
Did you hit a fireball?
No, there's too many everything. I don't have any coins.
If you hit back, you can put more coins in. And it even resets the timer when you put coins in. And I'm throwing a bunch of coins as well. Just so we can play as long as we feel like.
Ah!
So yeah, this is still, a high score challenge type game where, you are competing with the other player for the highest score that you can get within one set of lives. One coin.
Ow!
Also, I would like to point out that the pink Mario is labeled as being Luigi. Damn it. Wrap around.
Aha! It is my turn for victory.
So yeah, at this point we can stop whenever and move on to the NES version, but... Fire.
Ah! Monster!
Ah, monster! Okay, I'm safe up top.
Oh no, I'm not safe at all!
Dick move.
Wouldn't even let me hammer. Mario found the clone.
Well, you know, he's the older brother. He's got to be a jerk.
And how?
Something else I found kind of interesting. You can knock down the enemies on the other side by hitting the things that they're on or in front of. But if an enemy on your side is on a hammer, or on a ladder, and you break that ladder, it won't fall. It'll just go back up the ladder. So, just for whatever reason, the...
jeez.
So, want to end it there, move on to single player? Alright, this was fun.
Yeah.